Okay, we're starting the round the mountain track to Mangaturuturu Hut, which is apparently 8 hours and 19 kilometers away with the river crossing. Hot damn! Hot damn! What's the time now, people?
9:30.
9:30. Okay, so we've got 8 hours.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Let's go. From here to here. That's right. Welcome to Round the Mountain. That's Ruapehu with the clouds up above it there. And there's something going on with me and I'm not 100% sure what it is. Here?
Yeah. Live in the mostly permanent ponds.
Crayfish live here. Welcome to another one of my Te Araroa videos. This is a little bit of a detour because we were waiting for the canoes. So, this is called Round the Mountain, a 70-kilometre alpine circuit around Mount Ruapehu, which we started and finished in Whakapapa Village. Going anti-clockwise from Whakapapa, the route follows the northern side of the mountain, linking parts of the Tongariro Northern Circuit before continuing around Ruapehu's eastern, southern and western flanks. Typical completion time is 3 to 5 days. Total elevation gain is usually around 2,500 to 3,000 metres across the full circuit, with the track mostly sitting between 1,000 to 1,600 metres of elevation. You've got volcanic gravel and lava fields, exposed alpine ridges, tussock and desert plateau, rocky river valleys, forest and boardwalk sections on the western side, and the huts, the key huts are the Waihohonu Hut, Rangipo and Mangaturuturu. The eastern and southern sides are more remote and rougher underfoot, with fewer formed sections and longer distances between facilities. Water crossings can become dangerous after rain, and weather is the main hazard here. The track is fully exposed in places and conditions can change rapidly year round, including high wind, which you are going to see in this video that we struggle with. You get fog, sleet, snow and freezing temperatures even in summer. So it's pretty serious hiking, but I would say that it's not extremely challenging by any means, but yeah, if the weather comes, it could make it challenging. We get to the river and the trail stops. See the stairs over there? We've got to cross this river. So we've got to find a safe place, obviously. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. I can do it. Let's go. Yeah. Oh yeah. Goodbye Whakapapaiti Hut. Very nice hut. And then Mangaturuturu says it's 6 hours away. So that's quite a journey. It's nearly 1 o'clock. So we might be getting in quite late tonight. But a long day one means that we only take 5 days instead of 6 to complete the Round the Mountain. Meaning we only needed a 5-day food carry with a day emergency. So yeah, it makes it a bit lighter. Just means that the first day is a little bit longer, that's all. But if I go a steady pace, sometimes I hope that the time estimates are a little bit incorrect. The track has become a bit of a rock wall. That's alright. I'm happy I've made it half an hour in 15 minutes. That's amazing. But why does the track go all the way up here when it goes down there? You go, oh man, come on. But I've worked off half an hour and 30, so 5 hours, 10 minutes away. Yo. Now it's a scramble down. So, gotta get down this hill without becoming a fully rock myself. So I will repeat my phrases. I'm staying up, I'm staying up, I'm staying up, I'm staying up, I'm staying up. Big steps. Some of these. Oh, that's high. That's too high. Come on. Oh. If I lean into my poles here. Oh. Load the knee left. Nice. Good work. Yep, so there is a lot of climbing. You are going around the mountain there, buddy. So it is to be expected. Forgetting to film this kind of stuff. So I've been climbing down this for a few minutes now. Lots of loose rocks. Careful now. Moments of where's the track? Because some of it's been just a stream, which is interesting. And I've seen 2 loads of people that have come from the hut that I'm going to. It's 3 PM now. One group said they started at 8:20 this morning. The other group said they've been walking for nearly 8 hours. So I'm getting concerned as to what time I'm going to get to the hut. But both groups said they were slow, and they said that it's been grueling. Scree, stuff like that might be easier going this way. So I've got my fingers crossed that I still get there in a relative time. I've got 6.5 k's to go. I'm feeling fit, strong, healed, well, and energized. Oh, I'm gonna have to stop soon for a break. Oh my gosh, this is grueling. Don't take it from me there. I, at this point, was not a very fit hiker. I'm still not 100% fit. So, yeah, me saying it's grueling for a fit person, they'd just skip and hop over this and they'd feel probably totally fine enjoying themselves. Mount Taranaki. Hello. Oh, much closer to you. Alright, my friends. Some of the track's just completely washed out, so people walk around, and sometimes it goes straight into the bush. This is a lot of up and down today. I've fallen like that a few times. That's making it quite difficult. I don't know why that's upside down, but I went over completely. And right at the end of the day, do you mind? Oh, actually not even the end of the day, but I've got to climb this. And right now, to me, that looks as high as Mount Ruapehu. I know it's not, but it feels like it. Look where I stopped for a reset. Woo! So there's some bouldering going on. Oh, yeah. Close now, about 2.5k. Go down at the end of this here, and then you drop down into the valley via a lot of steps. I gave myself a blister from my hole, so yep. And then the hut's just on the other side of the river, so it could be the end of the day with a little river splash, unless there's a bridge. But there's nothing wrong with going and jumping in one of these beautiful alpine rivers right at the end of the day and cooling the joints down and things like that. You just got to make sure you don't get too cold, obviously, but hell yeah, man, what a day. This is a proper hike, this from Whakapapa to this hut. 21 kilometers, lots and lots of up and down, mud, scree, everything, man. It's everything, but the views are fantastic. Right, just look at this next to me. Unreal hiking. Someone left some arrows on the ground. That's nice of them. Go this way, they said. Well, it saved me from quite a lot of pain by the looks. So thank you, kind arrow person. Maybe it was one of my friends in front of me. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Called Lake Surprise. I think I know why. Well, shit. We're still quite high up, and there's just a lake. So cool. Wonderful little boardwalks to this. Whatever you can call this. I mean, it does make it interesting, but it's like at the last little bit, it's like, fuck, I've just had enough, man. Oh, fuck. This is really technical for the end of the day. Hey, take it easy on me. This is my first hike after all. I suppose this is the start of the day if you're going the clockwise direction, so you know, that's pretty cool. A bit more intense. Climbing down the rocks backwards. The bro just yelled out to me because he heard me. Thank you, bro. The bro yelled out to me, he's like, yo, you've got to turn around. You can't go down forwards. Because I was standing there going, what the fuck? I'm not going to lie, I'm quite intimidated by this crossing here, but I'm just going to get in and do it anyway.
Very nice. Oh, you just Crocs.
I did it in Crocs. Yeah. Alright, so I'm leaving the Mangaturuturu hut and heading to Mangahuehu Hut. 5 to 6 hours. So let's get walking. Supposedly today there are about 10 up and downs, like what we did yesterday. It's probably quite similar, I would say. And there's a 4-kilometre road section. So 10 up and downs with a 4-kilometre road section and only 12.5 kilometres total. So if it's 5 to 6 hours, it could be potentially quite a grueling 5 to 6 hours. Yeah, these hill sections aren't to be underestimated, but we'll see how we go. I'll see you when I feel like filming something. Wow, got a bit of a rock climb up to the top of those falls there. This is quite an interesting trail. Very quite varied terrain. How the hell am I going to get up there? All right. Wow, okay. Looks like we're climbing, baby. I'm going to use my hands, not my poles, and just send it. As long as I don't climb into something I can't get over, I'll be good. Oh my god. The reason for my breath isn't because I'm out of breath, it's the adrenaline. Oh yeah! And getting off, it's just I keep getting freaked out and stopping and turning it off. But I'll keep you with me this time till I get to the top. Oh my gosh. I can't tell if it sounds like I'm being dramatic here or not, but I haven't done this kind of hiking before. Well, I've never gone hiking before at all until starting Te Araroa, so this is all new to me. I've never had to scale rocks and climb up boulders and stuff like that to get to my destination before, so feeling loaded up with my backpack on my back after a few collective kilometres from Cape Reinga all the way down to Mount Ruapehu, I'm definitely feeling the load and I'm feeling the weight. and just trying to keep going and make sure that I'm going to be alright at the end. Ow! Woo! Yeah. Oh. Okay, see the marker up there? Means I gotta cross this somewhere. Woo! Woo! Not long ago did a river crossing, might have been at the Mangahuehu Falls. So we've been walking for a few hours, but everyone's really low on energy today. We're not sure if it's from sleeping in the hut or what, but we've hit the wall pretty significantly. The Mangahuehu Hut is 2 hours and 15 minutes according to the last sign I saw away. We're about 4.5 kilometers. So if that's the estimate, I'm guessing they're kind of hard kilometers. We've got one behind trying to catch up by 2 huts. So we're actually going to try and find a spot to camp somewhere along the way. It does mean a little bit of a longer day tomorrow, but if we could finish early today, it allows us some rest. Maximo, uno personas.
Oh.
Fucking hell.
That was almost 0 personas. Bonitos?
Sarah is on her way.
Yeah. In what way?
To here.
She's past the hut.
Yep.
Yeah.
Flying high.
Yeah.
She has energy.
Ow. Oh. This one kind of sucks. What the fuck? Oh. Oh, yucky. Ugh. Ooh. I don't like it. So this is the first time for me experiencing swing bridges in my entire life. When I first started I really didn't like them, but by the end I started to really enjoy going on them because I'm like so thankful for there actually being a swing bridge there to cross the gap. Ugh. Ugh. What the hell, man? So not far after the swing bridge is the Mangahuehu Hut, which is actually where we made it to, and we stayed there this night. One of our friends went on a bit further so that they could camp somewhere wild, and we got up early the next day to start hiking on day 3 of Round the Mountain. Day 3, 6:38. Been hiking for a bit. A couple hundred meters by that I mean. It's a bit windy today, and unfortunately we're heading to some pretty exposed parts of this hike, so we're going with the understanding that we might have to turn back and come and wait at the hut for a day, which is fine, but we're going to just go and see what the exposed areas are like first and go from there. Look at that sunrise, baby! I would have liked to have a day off before canoeing for 5 days, but it's not looking that way. Guess I'm an endurance athlete now. I've come to the conclusion that people don't normally go this way, this far around, because there's supposedly no trail markers. What the fuck? It just completely disappears and people walk through this field in any direction they want to. But where does it end up? Nobody knows! There's no trail anywhere! And it says I'm on it! Right, this looks a bit more walked, but barely, man, barely. If you can't tell, navigation experience is something that I didn't really have before trail, and I've had to cut some sections out of this clip because I don't think the words are allowed on YouTube. There is no trail. What's up here? Again, no trail. It just ends, no signposts, fucking nothing. You can't call this a track for day, whatever fucking day this stupid is. There's some remnants of what was once a track. I think I found it here. Fucking hell, man. I was gonna say I nearly lost my shit there, but I actually did lose my shit there, so whatever. Oh, there's a marker. So I made it through my first up. I'm really tired on day 3, so that's probably why I had a bit of a minty bee before when I lost the track. It wasn't a big deal, I could easily find the track again. You know, get out your compass, point it to the direction of the track and find your way back. It's really simple. It's just hard when you're running on fumes. Now I do have to take into account that I haven't just done over the mountain. I've done 54 days of hiking the country, the Tongariro crossing, and then this. So I really am running on fumes. I really am quite tired. So today's 10 kilometers is a fantastic amount of time to be walking. So yeah, that explains the minty bee. Got to be kind to myself as well. Like, gotta rest, man. But here's the thing, I've got to push because I've got, today's the 11th. I leave for canoeing on the 16th, but I've got to be there on the 15th. So I've got today, the 12th, the 13th, the 14th, the 15th. I've got 5 days to get a pretty serious amount of kilometers behind me, finish around the mountain and get to where I'm getting my canoe.
Yeah. I had the same with the giant waterfalls, and I was like, oh, you've got the waterfall.
Okay, it is a bit windy. This bit windy actually gets quite bad. that would be relatively out of the wind down there. I can see the plants are not moving. It's 8:26 in the morning. The group from the camp that I'm headed to have turned around and gone back because it's too windy. We're about, I don't know, 4 kilometres in, so it's not great to turn back around and go back to where we came from, but we might need to. I've turned all these clips down because I don't want to hurt your sound system or your ears with the wind noise. I know it's annoying, but I don't know how else to portray how windy it was. It's a bit hard to see, but this is actually where I start to brace from the wind with my poles. Dude, just hiking. 1 foot in front of the other. 1 foot in front of the other. Just 1 foot in front of the other. Come on, get off this ridge. This is why you never underestimate how many kilometres you're doing in a day. You look at your Ks and you say, oh, it's only 10 Ks. But if it's bad conditions, 10 Ks can be a lot. That's why they say if you're hungry and you've only got 600 metres to go, sometimes it's safer just to stop. Okay, guys down. I'm going. What's that? Like a mini sand twister. Maybe it's because the valley here, whatever it is, on out here. I don't like it. I don't need it. I don't want it. Not for me, not for me, not today, not for me, not today, not for me, not today. corner and there's a hut. Wowee! Very cool. Day 4 of round the mountain, Mount Ruapehu. You won't see as much today. There's very low visibility. I'm running out of batteries for my GoPro anyway. Done quite a bit of filming on this adventure. So I'll check in where I need to. Otherwise I'll do a summary probably at the end, talking about my experience around the mountain. Leaving the Rangipo Hut. It was a very windy night last night. And today we've got a bit of rain. But it is what it is. Just gotta keep walking. See you soon. I feel like I'm hiking on the moon or Mars or something. Like, this is such interesting and various terrain. So cool. Forests and streams and waterfalls and rocks and valleys, and it's just crazy. So cool. Okay, so extreme high risk next 400 meters. Do not stop in this area. Do not proceed past here if you hear a loud roaring noise upriver. Wow, okay. So I'm just going to take a quick breath here. There's no need to panic. There hasn't been one for a long time, but we are due one, so okay, let's go. Let's get it done. I feel like I'm foot skiing. But look at the terrain I'm entering. Wow, man, this is crazy shit. Woo! 400 meters, baby! Let's go! That was probably, what, 50? Here's some of that wind we had. Hoop, hoopa! All right. A crossing, and there's a bridge. Oh, I'm so thankful for that bridge. So, previous lahars have eliminated this bridge twice. So, they're a serious thing. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, fuck. Come on, man. Look at the end. I'm alright. I'm up here. I'm alright. I'm up here. I'm alright. I'm up here. I'm up here. I'm up here. So I made it to the Waihohonu. So I made it to the Waihohonu Hut. It's just a minute that way. It's got to be the fanciest hut I've ever seen. Amazing. But it's only 2 o'clock and Whakapapa Village is 5 hours and 45 minutes away. It's closer to a resupply, meaning I might be able to do some laundry and get out of this wind. Alright, so I'm going to do that. This decision ultimately led to the biggest day that I had the whole time I was doing Te Araroa, 36 kilometres, which for me was quite an accomplishment. We walked from Rangipo Hut, past Waihohonu, and then all the way out of Mount Ruapehu, around the mountain, all the way into Whakapapa Village, where I stayed at the campground for the night, and I really like the Whakapapa Village campground. 10 out of 10 recommend. The owners are so lovely. But yeah, this was the longest day I had the whole time I was on Te Araroa, and I was so proud of myself because it had so much elevation. This was 4 days of elevation, up and down, up and down, up and down. I don't know how to explain it. And this was just after doing the Tongariro crossing as well. So by now, the fitness has started to catch up. I'm actually able to do the hiking that I've wanted to do the entire time I've been on the trail. That's why these are some of the most amazing memories and my favourite memories I had the entire time I was away over the whole 4 months. Today turned into a double day. By double day, I mean there's 6 huts around this mountain, so you could do it in 6 days. We skipped the first hut and went to the second, and we skipped the last hut to go to the end, missing 2 days. So I'm feeling strong, so might as well get to the place where I can wash some clothes and recharge. See you in Whakapapa, my friend. Yeah, pretty cool, eh? Alright, that's been a push on the body. I'm quite sore, but I'm nearing Whakapapa now. There's a formed track, pops out right across the road from the holiday park, so how awesome. Hello.
You made it!
I did it.
We made it!
Oh my god, that was a big day.
Yes!
Alright, so good to catch up with friends after a big day hiking. I want to thank you all so much for watching this video, and to the people in this photo, thank you so much for your continued inspiration and motivation to keep going on Te Araroa, even though I was experiencing pain for such a long time. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Peace!